Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Caspersight. How the devil are you, mate? I'm probably a little bit like you. I like the weird and creepy, the weird and the wonderful. And this video fits that bill. Because the title is 35 minutes of weird and creepy footage. I'm really excited. It's very intriguing, okay? This video is on a channel called Slapped Ham. Mate, Slapped Ham is making waves at the moment, all right? Make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, and do the thing, okay? Support him and the channel, right? And most of you do, because I know. Because if I look at my audience, the next one that people look at is Slapped Ham. Is it? Channels that audience watches, okay? In the last 28 days, number 1 is News Nation. Number 2 is Slapped Ham. Very intriguing. Anyway, let's have a little look, see what Slappity Ham, Mr. Cannon, has got for us today. All right? Without further ado, dilly-day, let's do this. Shh.
But I'm
Go on,
Callan,
Slapped Ham.
This is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got an action-packed episode for you today, full of the spookiest clips of the week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content.
Just like this. Hey, Slap. Hey. Come on. My dad told me I had been hearing loud sounds in the middle of the night at his apartment.
In a creepy video posted to TikTok by user Sushi Palace, viewers got a disturbing glimpse into some bizarre late-night antics captured by a Ring doorbell camera. It all began when the uploader's father, who lives in an apartment complex, started being jolted awake repeatedly at around 2 AM by the loud slamming of doors echoing through the hallway. After nights of frustration and sleeplessness, he installed a Ring doorbell camera outside his apartment door, hoping to identify the noisy culprit. The footage he captured left both him and millions of viewers deeply unsettled.
Shush. What the hell are you on? Look, get a bloody job, man!
After several rounds of this disturbing routine, he calmly returns to his apartment as if nothing unusual had occurred. After the footage was uploaded, theories...
Maybe, like, the handle's a little bit broken. That's how you gotta close the door for it to work. Maybe? Probably not.
And speculations quickly flooded in from curious and concerned viewers. Some commenters wondered if this was an act of revenge for daytime noise complaints or simply a neighbour with anger management issues.
Like one of those.
Others speculated that the man might be sleepwalking, noting the repetitive and almost robotic nature of his movements. A particularly prominent theory discussed in the comments was sundowning, a state of confusion, agitation and restlessness sometimes associated with dementia or Alzheimer's disease. However, many viewers argued against this explanation,
He's got his trousers on,
citing the deliberate and coordinated behaviour displayed in the footage. Shortly after the clip went viral, a surprising twist emerged. The neighbour responsible for the late-night disturbances left a handwritten apology note on the uploader's father's door. In the note, the man apologised sincerely but didn't provide specific details about his motives. Instead, he vaguely referenced that he had been going through a tough time, leaving many viewers wondering what personal struggles might have driven his strange nocturnal behaviour.
See, you never know what people are going through, do you? You know? And he said sorry. I'll let him off. But if he does it again...
To date, the full story behind the eerie nightly door slamming remains unclear, turning what initially seemed like just a bizarre annoyance into a viral mystery that's captured the imagination of millions online.
And for good measure, I like the second thought. I'll do one. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll do 2. Little bastard. Wow. Okay, that is weird. Not her.
Madison Elaine has always known something wasn't quite right about her parents'
shadow figure caught crawling on camera? Are you having a laugh, mate? Here we go.
Bedroom. For years, she and her siblings have reported strange footsteps and shadowy figures moving through the room, even when nobody else was home. One evening, Madison stayed behind due to illness as her family went out for dinner. Home alone, she suddenly heard her mother's voice calling her name distinctly from inside that very bedroom, a room she knew for certain was empty.
And not even 2 minutes later, coming from where my mom's room is at, I hear her voice go, "Madison." I text her, I'm like, "Hey, I can hear you saying my name. Are you sure you took the boys, or did Dad come and pick them up and take them?" And she just responds back and she's like, "What are you talking about? You literally saw me walk out the door and leave with them."
Frightened yet determined to document whatever might happen, Madison began filming from her spot on the living room chair.
Alright guys, so here we go. So right there you see the shadow
I think I've seen this, but I can't remember what this little shadow bastard looked like.
out of the room. Remember, nobody else is home.
The chilling footage shows something deeply unsettling. At first, a dark shape passes swiftly across the bedroom doorway.
Alright guys, so here we go. So right there you see the shadow come out of the room. Remember, nobody else is home.
Moments later, something even more disturbing occurs.
You see something squatted down on the ground trying to go back into the room.
A shadowy figure, moving
Mate.
slowly and deliberately, crawls out of the room on what appears to be hands and knees,
I mean, obviously it's easy to fake, but what if it's not?
only to retreat back inside.
There's nothing physically there that can make that shadow. Boom. You see something squatted down on the ground trying to go back into the room.
Madison insists she was entirely
What?
alone and that there was nothing visible that could have cast such an eerie shadow. To this day, Madison firmly believes these clips represent genuine paranormal activity, and many viewers agree. The footage has sparked endless debate online, but despite intense scrutiny, no one has managed to provide a definitive explanation. This leaves us wondering, just what is haunting Madison's home?
Remember, nobody else is home. There's nothing physically there that can make that shadow. Boom.
Oh,
You see something
mate.
squatted down on the ground trying to go back into the room.
Oh, man. I got a comment yesterday. I think it was on X or my channel comments. This person said they've stopped watching horror films and paranormal videos because when they were, strange things started happening in their house. And so they've stopped doing it, and all of a sudden now it's stopped. What do you believe in that? Do you think that just consuming paranormal and horror films, do you think that sort of draws in like these entities into your house? I would say no. I would say that maybe you're watching too much of it and your imagination's going a little bit wild, and you're maybe thinking that you're seeing things that you're not, or putting things down to paranormal or supernatural occurrences when they're actually just like a logical reason. That's what I would say. But again, that's my view. What do you reckon? Let's carry on!
Night vision footage out of Moscow shows anti-aircraft
Right.
tracers arcing toward a strange craft that locals dubbed the UFO helicopter.
Yeah, I've covered this one, mate. I've covered it, and this is absolutely weird. Look at the state of this.
Eyewitnesses reported hearing repeated bursts of heavy machine gun fire, yet the target sailed on unharmed before climbing out of range.
Like, are you gonna do that over, like,
Speculation
A
erupted
population?
online within minutes. Some analysts suggested the shape matched a Ukrainian RZ-500 rotor drone, but skeptics noted that model's 300-kilometer range makes a deep strike on Moscow
and ricocheting bloody bullets?
improbable. Ukrainian social media channels openly mock the incident, hinting that panicked gunners may have lit up one of their own helicopters. The confrontation came amid a flurry of confirmed drone attacks across western Russia, further muddying the waters over what exactly intruded into the capital's airspace. Whatever the truth, the
weird.
episode highlights just how easily modern air defense networks can be spooked, and how quickly unidentified aerial phenomena can inflame an already tense battlefield's sky.
It's just weird about that smoky stuff coming out of it, because most UAPs don't have any sort of, like, you know, propulsion like petrol and things like that. It's just
On February 6th,
it's like anti-gravity. you know?
2025, TikTok user 87 Lucas Oliveira uploaded chilling CCTV footage from a remote farm in El Salvador.
What is this, mate? What? And they're seeing it as well. I mean, yeah, it could be like, I don't know. I was going to say like a 240p or something, but, you know, or like bloody 10 frames a second. But the dogs aren't blurry. So if the dogs aren't blurry, then what is this? It should be able to pick up a human being, right, walking past.
The clip shows a transparent, humanoid-like shadow moving eerily from left to right across the property.
Because if it wasn't for the dogs, people would be like going, oh, it's a crap camera. Invest in a better camera. But explain the dogs.
What makes this footage particularly unsettling is the behaviour of the farm's dogs.
Look at you!
They can be seen becoming visibly agitated, barking and pacing anxiously, as if reacting to the presence of something they sense but cannot fully perceive.
Is it the predator?
The footage quickly became a hot topic on Reddit's High Strangeness, triggering intense debate among viewers. Skeptical commenters argued passionately that the apparition could simply be explained by camera glitches, low light conditions, slow frame rates, motion blur, or insects caught mid-flight by a low-resolution lens.
And the dogs?
However, the dog's unmistakable reaction remained a sticking point.
I mean, that dog was running pretty quick there, and yeah, okay, there was a bit of a glitchy blurriness, but you could still pick out that it was a dog.
Believers argued strongly that animals often pick up on things humans miss, suggesting something genuinely unusual was present that night. To date, no definitive explanation has emerged, leaving viewers divided over whether this footage captures a genuine paranormal event or is simply another case of misunderstood camera artifacts.
I don't know, that's weird, mate. Look at it. That ain't bugs. Odd.
A recent Instagram reel uploaded by Atanastavan is making waves after claiming to show a UFO interacting directly with an orbiting satellite.
Oh my... Oh, mate.
Viewers have been quick to debate what this strange interaction might represent. Some speculate that...
Oh my god, I'm going to go out again soon. The weather's going to be pretty good. I'm going to go doing another live UAP hunt, mate. Alright? With my night vision camera. And oh my god, if I see something like this, man, I'm going to attempt to do a backward somersault. I used to do it as a kid, right? I'm done for a long time. I'm going to try. So watch live.
The object could be advanced military technology or a secretive drone, while others suggest extraterrestrial intelligence conducting surveillance of human technology in orbit.
Wow. Imagine the G's. Imagine just going like that and straight back. Imagine the G-force if somebody was in there, mate. That'd be bloody mush.
The most striking aspect, however, is the object's extraordinary maneuverability, hovering effortlessly before shooting away in an instant, behaviour far beyond known spacecraft capabilities. Critics argue the footage might simply show natural debris or camera artifacts, but these explanations struggle to convincingly account for the deliberate movements. As the video continues to spread, the intriguing possibility remains.
Oh, there's a couple, there's one too.
Is someone or something closely monitoring our presence in space?
Is that the Boogosphere?
An intriguing Instagram reel posted by user UFO Disclosure is Imminent shows remarkable footage of what is claimed to be a shape-shifting UFO captured.
Right, okay, listen. I told you a long time ago, right? Me and my mate Mace, we went out into Bodmin and we were doing a live UFO hunt. On the way there, we were on our motorbikes and I told you about a UFO type thing that I saw. We both saw. We didn't have time. It was gloves on, helmet on, flicked up, right? This, and I try to explain to you what it looked like. I said it was glistening. It was like, it had different colours and stuff, but it was just like morphing, glistening. This is what it looked like, but imagine it at night time, the dead of night, in the Bodmin, where there's no light pollution, right? This is what it looked like.
In the skies over Oaxaca, Mexico on January 8th, 2020.
But it was falling. And don't say, oh, Ben, okay then, so you saw balloons.
Local eyewitnesses stated the strange object remained visible for nearly 15 minutes, shifting its form continuously before suddenly ascending at an incredible vertical speed, vanishing completely from sight.
It was, yeah, similar to that.
Despite multiple witnesses, Mexican authorities have not commented officially on the event, leaving the sighting unexplained.
It's hard to tell because it's in the
Interestingly,
daytime.
Oaxaca
That's in the daytime. I saw it in the nighttime.
has a long history of UFO sightings and unexplained phenomena, adding weight to speculation among viewers who believe this video could represent genuine extraterrestrial visitation.
Yeah, like that. That's what it looked like. They're just morphing, but with colours.
Skeptics, however, propose the
greens.
shape-shifting effect may be due to atmospheric conditions, optical illusions, or camera distortions. Still, with no official explanations provided and eyewitnesses insisting on what they saw, the footage continues to raise compelling questions. Was this merely an optical illusion, or was something genuinely otherworldly recorded over the skies of Mexico?
It's always in Mexico, isn't it? Some weird stuff that goes on in Mexico. Mexico.
Again?
In this unsettling video, a couple enjoys a quiet evening at home, watching TV in their living room. Suddenly, their night turns terrifying.
Oh no. What the shit?
What the
Oh yeah!
Whatever the eerie figure was, it has mysteriously vanished without a trace.
What was that?
Right. What the actual
Viewers of the footage have debated intensely. Was this a prank, a strange trick of the lighting, or genuine paranormal activity? With no rational explanation discovered and the unsettling footage remaining unexplained, this clip continues to intrigue and frighten viewers alike.
It's just like with that, when you turn the light on and it sort of clicked away. I don't know, man. These like shaky cameras, it's hard to sort of track whether it's real or not.
right.
A recently resurfaced interview uploaded by the YouTube channel Bob Lazar and Beyond has sparked fresh intrigue about Area 51, the infamous and highly secretive US military base located in the remote Nevada desert. The mid-1990s interview features aviation journalist Jim Goodall, who claimed to have first-hand sources intimately familiar with the top-secret operations conducted at the site.
I'm going there, by the way. Area 51, I decided last week, okay, after the crop circle thing that I've done, you know, it's got me railed up, ready to go out and investigating. It might be the grand finale. I'm probably going to go to other locations first, but I'm going to go to Area 51.
Yes, I have had the opportunity over the years to interview, again, people who have worked at the test site at Groom Lake. One gentleman spent 12 of his 30 years in black programs at Groom Lake. When I asked him, I said, first of all, I said, do you believe in UFOs? And he looked at me with a straight face in one-on-one. He said, absolutely, positively, they do exist. I said, can you expand upon that? And he said, no, I can't.
In the unearthed footage, Goodall
It pisses me off so much where they can't just fucking tell us, man. Just tell us.
vividly describes conversations he had with individuals deeply embedded within Area 51's classified projects.
And I said, what's out there? And again, he looked me straight in the eye and he said, we have things out there that are literally out of this world. I said, explain. He said, I can't.
One particular exchange with a specialist who spent over a decade at Groom Lake. The facility's official designation has drawn significant attention. When pressed by Goodall to reveal details, the insider cryptically replied, "There are a lot of things going on there that I won't be able to tell you until the year 2025.
A year later, we were talking about, again, activities at Groom Lake. And I asked him, I said, you know, can you really tell me what's happening out there? And he said, well, there's a lot of things that are going on there that I won't be able to tell you until the year 2025.
There was also that Marine, wasn't there? Remember that Marine lying in his truck or something, and he was doing this with his eye, he had a bad eye or something, and he was like, I'm telling you, this stuff's real. Can't remember what it was to do with. Was it the Miami Mall that he was talking about? And he says, but shit's going to happen in 2025. I'm sure he said that.
But we have things in the Nevada desert that would make George Lucas envious.
The timing mentioned by this source aligns intriguingly with a little-known executive order signed by former US President Bill Clinton in the 1990s, mandating automatic declassification of certain classified government documents after a 25-year period. With that clock rapidly counting down, many speculate that a trove of secrets dating back to the late 1990s could soon emerge from the shadows. Goodall, who spent decades investigating the base, shared other tantalizing insights. He recalled another interaction with a US Air Force Chief Master Sergeant and safety specialist who directly told him, "We have things out there that are literally out of this world, better than Star Trek or anything you can see in the movies."
But trust me, see, we have things that are better than Star Trek, better than anything you can see in the movies.
Better than Star Trek.
He said, are the airplanes? He said, I can't comment.
When asked directly about UFOs, the sergeant reportedly affirmed their existence unequivocally, though he declined to elaborate further.
And again, he looked me straight in the eye and he says, we have things out there that are literally out of this world. I said, explain. He said, I can't.
During the same conversation, Goodall described having witnessed and heard first-hand reports about exotic aircraft beyond conventional understanding, including a stealth electronic warfare craft known as Excalibur, capable of extraordinarily quiet, high-altitude flight. Witness reports near the legendary Lockheed Skunk Works facility of triangular craft making no discernible sound, even at relatively low altitudes.
This is what when I did the crop circle investigation, right? The documentary, and I interviewed Daniel, right? He was talking about this particular UAP that he saw, yeah, in Poland. You check it out.
Radar data from the Federal Aviation Administration tracking a massive aircraft over San Francisco Bay airspace, reportedly traveling at speeds exceeding 10,000 miles per hour, observed multiple times since 1986. Goodall's claims also align strikingly with statements made by the late Ben Rich, former director of Lockheed Martin's classified Skunk Works division. Rich once told Goodall directly, "We have things at Area 51 that you and the best minds in the world won't even be able to conceive of for another 30 or 40 years, and they won't be made public for another 50.
What?
With Rich's passing in 1995, his timeline suggests Area 51's most sensitive technologies might remain hidden far beyond the 2025 deadline mentioned earlier.
And Ben wrote back again on his letterhead, handwritten, which you have a copy of, saying yes, UFOs do exist, both man-made and extraterrestrial, and we refer to them as unfunded opportunities, and he underlines the UFO.
Further intrigue surfaced in 2022 when defense aerospace contractor Eric Tabor revealed that his relative, Area 51 contractor Sam Urquhart, worked on a mysterious egg-shaped UFO. This craft was described as a seamless metallic silver-grey object about the size of an SUV, discovered by the CIA in the desert and studied secretly at Groom Lake. Other rumoured projects include the Fluxliner, also known as the Alien Reproduction Vehicle, reportedly a reverse-engineered alien craft. More recently, in 2021, pilot Gabriel Zeifman photographed a mysterious triangular aircraft parked at Area 51's Hangar 19. Defense industry analysts speculated it could be a classified hypersonic aircraft or even something more exotic. However, despite these tantalizing hints, Goodall himself noted that Area 51 has become increasingly impenetrable over recent years. Speaking to Las Vegas investigative journalist George Knapp in 2019, Goodall remarked, The veil is thicker than we've ever seen.
What?
With the 2025 deadline rapidly approaching, the UFO community and curious observers worldwide await eagerly to see if decades of speculation will finally be vindicated, or if the facility's most profound secrets will remain safely locked behind the gates of Groom Lake.
Oh. Okay. I thought I just saw things shooting across, but it was the quality of the video.
In a recent chilling investigation, the team from the YouTube channel Ghost Theory ventured into an eerie abandoned care home, hoping to capture evidence of paranormal activity.
Jesus, man. Literally scared of my own reflection.
I bloody love these guys.
This location, reputedly haunted, set the stage for an intense night filled with unexplained events that blurred the line between natural phenomena and ghostly encounters.
Oh, is this the one where they see something? They messaged me. They said, you gotta watch this one. I was like, you sure? Because it's only a week old, but I didn't get round to it. Man, I think this
Almost
might be the
immediately
one.
upon entering, one investigator notices movement and whispers urgently, "There's someone in that room."
So actually,
Oh, mate.
there's someone in there.
What?
I swear there's someone in that room over there.
You're having a laugh.
From that point, the team remains on high alert, constantly questioning whether they're truly alone or sharing the space with something or someone unseen. As they step cautiously into a corridor, the investigators note that the interior is significantly darker and creepier than anticipated.
Oh, this is a lot darker than I was expecting. Holy that's creepy.
Oh. Stair lift.
Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be this dark in here.
The quiet tension is briefly interrupted by an unexpected electronic beep echoing from the building's lift, puzzling the team since the mains power is reportedly disconnected.
Okay. It's amazing how much you can hear when it's just you in the building. I just had like metal as
I
a
could hear a
lift.
beep.
I wonder if where that lift goes.
This strange event repeats itself later in the investigation, adding to the unsettling atmosphere and raising further questions about the abandoned building's electrical state.
Mate, I'm so focused now. I'm hyper focused on this.
Every time. Why does it happen every time?
Only down there.
A little later, the team spots what they think is another person walking around the facility.
Yeah, look at all the different exploring people that have
Oh
been
yeah,
here.
that's a good point. Yeah, there's someone there. There is someone in there.
Let's just go down there.
They went through the door that way.
It has to be other explorers then, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
I
The
bet they're going to go
startled
there. There's
team
going to be nobody
immediately
there.
pursues the silhouette, only to find nothing. No intruder, no obvious exit route, and no explanation.
What I saw, right, we were through that there. What I saw was someone coming here.
Things continue to spook the
What?
group when two loud bangs, unmistakably the sound of doors closing, resonate ominously through the empty halls.
It sounded like a voice.
hello.
Hello?
Got a door. I just heard a door close again.
Yeah.
This is the end.
What?
This is the end. I just heard a
Wait.
door close here. Well, not a door close, but I heard a light
So
thud.
was it here? It was here then.
I heard that. That noise, that door just closing here. I just heard,
Hey,
I heard that.
that's
twice.
weird. Oh man, I would love to have been there. I've collabed with these twice. I've gone out and I've done an investigation, right? It's on their channel twice. And I'm telling you, mate, what you see is what you get. Okay? There's no funny business. These guys, this literally what happened. I can guarantee it.
Later, audio from a baby monitor left as part of their surveillance gear distinctly captures another loud door slam.
That's definitely fucking 100% that was loud. That was a door, that's 100%, yeah. That was picked up on the baby monitor as well, I can hear buzzing. Yeah.
Later, the team's REM pods appear to detect movement.
That's awesome. Yeah. It's also going off in here now.
The investigation reaches its eerie climax when a camera distinctly records something downright chilling.
Oh my god. What?
An old woman walking around the bottom of the corridor.
Oh my god.
Did you record?
A shadowy figure can be seen moving down
Oh
the
my
corridor.
god.
The figure, described by the team as an elderly woman, briefly appears before inexplicably vanishing into thin air.
Oh my god.
There's like an old woman walking around the bottom of the corridor.
While the ghost theory team remains cautiously skeptical, considering explanations such as wind, other explorers, and possible natural causes, the sheer volume of unexplained phenomena and the visual evidence of the elderly figure have left them questioning the reality of their encounter. They plan to carefully review all footage, particularly the compelling corridor sighting, hoping that this may provide definitive proof of the paranormal lurking in the shadows of the abandoned care home.
Come and talk to us.
Oh my. Oh, imagine if she just comes along like that now. Quickly and crankily, mate. Straight up to the camera. Supersonic speed. With no sonic boom.
I haven't moved.
Mate, there
It's
was
the same
two
sound I
bangs.
heard when you were stood over here.
Oh, mate.
Elvis is about to accept the Medallion of Life from the little girl.
An Instagram reel titled Best Evidence of Elvis Presley Being a Shape-Shifting Reptilian,
what?
posted by user ConchuSMB, claims to reveal the king of rock and roll as a secret, non-human entity.
Everything seems pretty normal up until this point. You'll see some pictures here in a moment, but then about here, things get a little strange.
Oh!
The footage shows Elvis backstage, but at
Hey, you guys! Baby Ruth!
one unsettling moment, his face visibly distorts.
Oh.
Here we go again, in real time. See Elvis's guy step in front of the camera right here?
what?
Then the other guy goes right for the eye. He saw exactly what happened. It's the only way to explain him going right onto the eye. Now you start to see some other weirdness around Elvis's face. Looks like he's getting holes around his eyes.
The distorted facial features led the original poster and some viewers to conclude that Elvis might indeed have been a reptilian shapeshifter. This claim taps into the reptilian conspiracy, a fringe theory popularized by controversial figure David Icke, suggesting that influential figures in society are disguised reptilian beings manipulating humanity.
I mean, I've got a feeling it's because of the really low quality camera, but then I'm looking at the other people's eyes and they're looking pretty normal in comparison, right?
Now you start to see some other weirdness around Elvis's face. Looks like he's getting holes around his eyes.
What?
This next chilling piece of audio footage has been haunting listeners for decades. It allegedly captures the final moments of a secret Soviet cosmonaut, a woman whose mission ended in disaster during re-entry in May 1961.
Oh no, she's gonna see something.
The recording was made by two Italian amateur radio enthusiasts, brothers Achille and Giovanni Giudica Cordiglia, who claim to have
Well done, Callan. Well done.
intercepted multiple distress signals from covert Soviet missions. In the eerie audio, the woman speaks frantically in Russian, describing her capsule heating up dangerously. According to the brothers, the Soviet Union concealed this incident, fearing it would tarnish their image during the fiercely competitive space race era. Their theory became part of the infamous Lost Cosmonauts conspiracy, suggesting many early Soviet spacefarers met tragic ends that were deliberately hidden from the public. However, despite the unsettling nature of the Judica Cordiglia brothers' recordings, skeptics have fiercely challenged their authenticity for years. Critics point out that the recording contains unusual grammatical errors and an accent inconsistent with a native Russian speaker. Technical analyses also dispute whether the brothers' improvised radio equipment could realistically intercept transmissions from Soviet spacecraft. No official Soviet records, now extensively declassified, corroborate the existence of this ill-fated cosmonaut. Yet the recording continues to captivate conspiracy theorists, historians, and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Did the brothers genuinely capture evidence of a chilling cover-up from the dawn of the space age? Or is this simply a Cold War urban legend fueled by the secrecy and mistrust of the time?
Imagine hearing that. That'd be freaky, man.
This quick and creepy clip was uploaded to YouTube by user Magnus Rismeyer back in April 2014. The video's ominous description simply states, "My friend caught something creepy on tape, see for yourself." In the unsettling footage, a man cautiously explores a reportedly haunted house in Norway.
Yeah, that's probably haunted.
Armed only with a flashlight.
Look at the state of this.
As he slowly moves through the shadowy, abandoned rooms, an eerie tension builds.
This is like Tim Morozov shit right here.
Then, in the final spine-chilling moments, the beam of his flashlight falls upon something utterly disturbing.
Oh, Christ. Oh, fucking hell!
A ghostly pale face staring directly back at him from the dark.
Oh, you little bastard! Look at you! Oh my God! Look at you, man! Look at you with your little bloody moustache going on here, mate. Grow it.
From the darkness.
Oh, mate. So
footage abruptly cuts.
I haven't got my main light on today. I'm looking really quite dark. Sorry about that.
Leaving viewers haunted by the startling image. Commenters are deeply divided. Some insist this is genuine evidence of paranormal activity, while skeptics suggest it might simply be a clever prank or a trick of the light. To this day, the true nature of what lurks in that Norwegian house remains unexplained.
His shout, his scream was a little bit sus. I got to admit.
Okay. This is unbelievable.
Uploaded by Instagram account Unanswered Universe, this intriguing reel captures something mysterious floating above Egypt's legendary Giza pyramids.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Hey, Cannon, well done on the UAP stuff, mate.
It's like it's scanning.
I got to do another UAP compilation soon.
I've never seen anything like this.
The footage clearly shows a dark, anomalous object hovering without any visible means of propulsion, no wings, blades, or engine glow, prompting intense speculation among viewers.
I swear this feels unreal. This is like history, guys. You're seeing exactly what I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm witnessing. This is incredible. Over the pyramids of all places.
Oh, zoom in.
In the comment section, theories rapidly diverged into two primary camps, both grounded in popular fringe narratives. Many excitedly declared this as evidence of the Anunnaki, mythical extraterrestrial beings from ancient Sumerian legend said to have interacted with humanity thousands of years ago, linking this modern sighting to age-old mysteries of advanced ancient civilizations. Others argued it could be the elusive Black Knight satellite, an alleged alien probe that conspiracy theorists...
That thing's still flapping about the atmosphere, by the way. That thing.
...claim has orbited Earth for millennia. Placing this unexplained object over one of humanity's most iconic and mysterious sites, the pyramids, fuels the fire of ancient astronaut theories, suggesting a deliberate extraterrestrial connection. Despite widespread fascination and lively debate, no definitive explanation has emerged. Is this compelling evidence of visitors from beyond our world, or something else entirely?
I'm surprised because it's such a tourist attraction. I'm surprised there's not more people like taking photos of that and videos. Like that place is busy all the time, I think, you know?
The answer remains as elusive as the silent object hovering above the sands of Giza.
Slowly, it's like it's scanning the structure or something. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Coming up in our last segment, we take a look at some wild footage coming out of Moscow. But before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we upload our scary and creepy clips.
Yes. Done. Moscow again,
This eerie footage, captured on a mobile phone by a stunned eyewitness in Moscow, shows something eerie. After being shared online, the video quickly went viral, leaving thousands debating what exactly had appeared in the Moscow skies.
It's hard to tell. Like how high is that?
Claim this isn't an isolated incident, with netizen Vasya Mirny commenting, "You can see this UFO quite often in Moscow. I've spotted it twice myself this year. They're even more frequent in other cities."
What?
Another commenter, Yulia, expressed the confusion felt by many, stating, "I have no idea what this thing was. UFO is the first thing which comes to mind." To date, Russian authorities have provided no official explanation, deepening the mystery.
Wow.
Could this footage show genuine extraterrestrial activity, or is there a more mundane explanation yet to be revealed? For now, the glowing object remains an unexplained phenomenon, lighting up the Moscow night and sparking imaginations worldwide.
It's like the last part of it just looks like headlights of a car, but then it goes so high. And if there's headlights, people would see that all the time. Like there'd be cars going past all the time. That's bright, mate. That is bright. It's a maximum orb. Well, there you go, mate. They were incredible. All right, thank you so much for watching, mate. I hope you liked it, and I hope I see you again on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.